Hello everybody. So this is our final installment, unless you guys request some questions, of pieces and parts from section 5.6. So before we begin, the ceremonial hello Murphy. Hi buddy. And Ava is somewhere to be found. She's probably downstairs. Anyhow, so remember that when you're trying to find x-intercepts, your y value is 0. Whenever you're trying to find y-intercepts, your x value is 0. If you think about it in terms of ordered pairs, every y-intercept is 0, comma, some number. Could be 0, but generally it's not. And so the x value is 0 there. On the x-intercept, it's something, comma, 0. So the y value is always 0. And then the last thing we're going to talk about is this. If you're given a value or an ordered pair where the graph goes through, then they're expecting you to find the stretch factor. And so we include this A. We'll talk about this last. So suppose our function is x plus 4, x plus 6, x minus 1. And I put this note here after you factored. So you've factored the numerator, you've factored the denominator, and this is what you have. Okay. So we're going to first find x-intercepts. So we're going to let our y be equal to 0. And please remember that f of x represents y, so the 0 just belongs here. So you have 0 is equal to x plus 4 times x plus 1. I'm sorry, x plus 4 times x plus 6 over x minus 1. Now, in order to be able to generate a 0, the numerator must be 0. You could make this argument and say, well, you're going to multiply both sides by x minus 1 and multiply by x minus 1. And here they cancel, and now you have x plus 4 times x plus 6 equals 0. Using the zero product property, this x plus 4 is going to generate an x equals negative 4. This x plus 6 is going to generate an x equals negative 6. And its ordered pair will be negative 4, 0, negative 6, 0. So these are those two x-intercepts. All right. Now to get the y-intercept, you're going to let your x's be 0. So you'll have 0 plus 4, 0 plus 6, 6, 0 minus 1. So you're going to get 4 times 6 over negative 1, which is negative 24. And your ordered pair is 0, negative 24. So you've got your y-intercept and you have your x-intercepts. Now, what happens if they ask you to figure out the equation, not a equation, the equation, and they give you an ordered pair that this thing goes through? So they've given you the ordered pair 7, 20. All right. Well, you know that this 7 is an x value, so it's going to get plugged in here, here, and here. The 20 is a y value, so it's going to be replacing the f of x. So it's going to look like this. 20 is equal to a times 7 plus 4 times 7 plus 6 all over 7 minus 1. You're going to have 20 is equal to a times 11 times 13 over 6. Well, I multiplied both sides by 6 and they canceled here, and so I have 6 times 20 is 120. Well, 11 times 13, well, that's 143. So I have a times 143 on this side. Dividing both sides by 143, we get a is equal to 120 over 143. And that is the value that lands right there. Okay, hopefully that's helpful.